Nicole Soul, past Belgian champion and the man the crowds just love, leads crews away from the Landen start to this, the 1983 Haspengouw Rally. Starting out on 412 kilometers of fast, furious special stages, he heads the strongest field ever, with international stars filling the top places. Second car away, and it's Per Eklund driving a rented Opel Ascona for the first time. But Pekka is destined for a troubled run. Third off the line is Mark Dewey in the exciting Audi Quattro. He won the Boucle de Spa rally back in February and is looking for another win here. Antero Lane heads a strong Finnish contingent in his Escort. He's here to show the Belgians how a Finn drives on tarmac. Whilst over from Ireland is the reigning tarmac champion, John Coyne, in his Sunbeam Lotus. Poor Simon Everett didn't last long with a smoking Nissan engine. John Woodner was trying his first European rally, driving Bufham's old Sunbeam. After a good result on the Boucle de Spa, Juha Kankkunen brought his Group A Manta over to thrill the crowds again. There were 7 Finnish crews in the rally, but only Poisti in his red Escort managed to stay the course. The man who leads the Belgian Open Championship, Patrick Snijers, in his Porsche 911, is driving like a true champion. The home crowds love him, and no wonder. Just look at the way he throws his car around. Britain's Willie Rutherford nearly won the rally 2 years ago. Let's see what he thinks.
Based obviously on the town of Landen, and we, in fact, I don't think go any further than about 15 miles from the town, and we rally for 2.5 days flat out. We have been here 2 years before, and the rally is excellent.
So you know the stages quite well. What sort of stages are they? How can you describe them?
We have nothing like them in England, really. They are concrete. The majority of it is concrete, with the occasional very rough, loose section, fairly narrow, very fast, very high speeds, but not so many sweeping bends.
Day 1, Friday, and Mark Dewey opens the rally with some shattering times. But Cole Soul stays in touch over the slippy stages. Lane settles in well, driving faster on the mud than the tarmac. Snijers pussyfoots his Porsche at first. His best will come the next day. Pekka's already in trouble. His Ascona has no clutch. It's just the start of a catalogue of disasters for the Swede. Robert Droogmans is destined for an astonishingly good run in his Jeff Churchill Escort. He's been doing well this year, and he's not about to let go of his championship second place just yet. Just like Britain, Belgium has its rain. But that makes the roads greasy, and the Quattro gains the edge. Dewey wastes no time in taking the rally lead comfortably. Cole Soul is powerless. He fights on in the Opel, but can't match the Audi's speed. Lane 2 revels in the rainy weather, but he's not matching Droogmans' times. Snijers is thinking of the championship, and there's no way this man is going to take any chances on the first day. Kankkunen too makes a wary start. but he's one of 4 Finns who will drop out the following day. The Belgium roads played havoc with Finnish transmissions. Saturday morning, and the rally moves north to some muddy stages ideal for the Audi. Whilst Patrick Snijers decides it's time to speed things up a bit. Soul is already having clutch problems, and he's destined to break an axle today. Sheer bad luck is putting paid to any hopes he has of beating the Quattro. Droogmans, hungry for a result, moves up the leaderboard into 4th place. Lane feels more at home now. This is more like it. Loose tracks and crowds of people. So too does Kankkunen. Whoops. Well, it's just as quick in the ditch. John Coyne shows he's not against a bit of agricultural driving either, but on slicks. The rally moves on into its longest day, and Due has struck trouble breaking the Audi's front diff. It's soon repaired, and he holds on to 1st place.
The Quattro is too quick for me, for us, for the car, even for me. And the Porsche, I think with this weather, we have a little chance to beat them.
Have you caught anything up this morning?
Yes, 24 seconds in the 3rd stage. In the 1st, he was, I think, 2 seconds faster of me. In the 2nd, he was also 2 or 3 faster. But in the 3rd, we were 24 faster of him.
After retiring once, Willie Rutherford runs as course car, whilst Due sets about regaining lost time. Patrick Snijers has started the fight against the Quattro, with Soul chasing hard, but soon to break an axle. Droogmans is looking for 3rd place, and so is John Coyne. Over the closing stages, Due extends his lead to 2 minutes over Snijers. Droogmans gets his 3rd place to hold over Saturday night. Whilst Soul has to chase even harder now. Sunday morning. It's been raining again and the stages are even more treacherous. But Due is back with 4-wheel drive and can afford to relax the pace a little. Snijers still has something to fight for, and Droogmans isn't too far behind. But despite his spirited drive, the Porsche and second place still elude him. Soul has fought his way back to fourth, but he's about to break another rear axle. Pecker's bad luck continues. He's had no clutch, gearbox troubles, no wipers, and more wrong slots from his Dutch co-driver than he cares to remember. This is almost it. The end is in sight, and the Belgian weather has had good enough manners to dry out for the finish. Mark Dewey, no problems for the Quattro today, easily the winner, whilst Patrick Sniers has chased hard, very hard, and wins himself a well-deserved second place, retaining the championship lead. Whilst Robert Droogmans gave his Jeff Churchill Escort a magnificent trouble-free run into third place. Vanden Meersen's Opel here finished fifth. One place behind the luckless Guy Colsoul, last year's winner when he beat Russell Brooks, just didn't have it his own way this time. The young Belgian superstar, Paul Leiter, brought his Sunbeam home into a good sixth place. Poor old Per Eklund had to eat humble pie, running his dubious Opel Ascona home into 8th position. Ireland's John Coyne slipped from the top 10 on the final day with alternator problems to his Sunbeam. He finished 11th, but that was 9 places higher than the first English driver home, Richard Ive, in his Mazda Escort. Except Hoisty dropped out. He was rewarded with 10th place for his gritty drive, the first time he has ever been to Belgium. It's been a different Haspengouw Rally this time. The rain has turned what are usually fast, narrow roads into treacherously slippery tests of skill, and the rough stages have whittled down the field to a paltry list of finishers. But this European Championship rally, based in central Belgium, still holds its popularity with British clubmen. Not a classic Haspengouw in 1983, but it still holds that certain magic that is Belgian rallying. Patrick Patrick Sneyer's result was good enough to extend his Open Championship lead from the escort of Robert Droogmans. Guy Colsoul stays in third place in the series. Moves up into fourth overall, thanks to his superb win in the four-wheel drive Belgian Audi Sport Quattro.
Niemand, dames en heren, kan op dit ogenblik zeggen. De stop en onder uw applaus, dat zijn
Troubles with the car. Two rear axles, we broke two rear axles. The gas gasket and the clutch. No, it was a very, very hard rally for me. Not for me, but for the car.
In de 12e internationale motor Haspengouw Rally met de Audi Quattro overwinnaars. Mark US met de champagne, Milius met de...